episode of Watch Like Legion. I'm going to do that on Wednesday. So you guys will have Watch Like Legion on Wednesday, and I think it'll be to be since I'm off Wednesday. This is Zadie, your host from Tuber and Runny's group. If you guys are joining in with the Cats more MLB 20 every 1 or 2 days a week, by example, be sure to hit that red support button and like button, tweet it out, comment, share it. Stay connected, making sure YouTube doesn't take any followers in between. To make sure we stay connected all together. The more we all bring in, the more we are connected, staying satisfied, staying safe completely, and making sure we have a couple of interesting things to note. Like I said, guys, no Watch Dogs Legion tonight. I will do it on Wednesday. So, Wednesday night, Wednesday morning. If there's anybody in the chat that has a Twitter, you can do so by following me on Twitter at Zadie Zach Dawson. As Z is capitalized, the D is capitalized between last name and the first name. You guys can do the same thing on that. You guys can also send me a friend request on Discord. Send me a group request. Tell me you guys said hello, and guys, let me know if there's anything you guys like to add. Anytime you want to bring some good stuff for it. Remember, guys, we also watch our videos in full. We like them, share them, tweet them out, comment. You guys can do the same thing with, like I said, the only two I can always negotiate with you guys is Twitter and, like I said, Twitter and what do you call it? Twitter and Discord all together. So like I said, guys, no Watch Dogs Legion tonight. I will probably do it on Wednesday, because you guys understand, later this week, I will be premiering Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, so that will set out Watch Dogs Legion after this Wednesday. So we can actually get that going and negotiate as good as we can between the few afterwards. Guys want to vote for the guy? You guys can vote Aladdin at 30, Great Summon at 13. As tonight, guys, will be Game 2 in Minnesota. In Game 2, like I said, it'll be Game 2 in Minnesota, in between. So tonight, guys, it will be the 6 and 13 Tigers taking on the 12 and 8 Twins. And Game 2 in Minnesota tonight. On the mound for the 6 and 13 Tigers will be Casey Mize. He has a 1-2 1-loss record with 14 strikeouts with a 3.68 ERA. And then also in Game 2 in Minnesota, on the mound for the 12 and 8 Twins, it will be Kenta Maeda. Has a 2-0 record, 24 strikeouts with a 1.55 ERA. And we'll take it down to the ballpark tonight, guys. I know you guys want. I was going to do Watch Dogs Legion tonight. I will like I said, I'll probably do it on Wednesday. Remember, guys, I am off Wednesday. That's my next day off after tomorrow, so I will definitely do that for you guys afterwards. And see what happens if we can try to get more brand new too. At this point, between the few. So okay, guys, let's see what we can do. So in Game 2 in Minnesota tonight, guys, on the mound for the 6 and 13 Tigers will be Casey Mize, right-handed thrower, between the structure. Has a 1-2 1-loss record with a 3.68 ERA. And there's the starting lineup for the 6 and 13 Tigers on the season, guys. As I always do it in between. As one of the goodest commentators of all time, thanks to Running Egg for telling me. Leading off first will be center fielder Victor Reyes at center. Castro at DH, that's designated hitter. Miguel Cabrera at third. Francisco at second, or Castro at short. CJ Cron at first. Jacoby Jones is at left fielder. Jorge Bonifacio is at right fielder. He's in the 8th batting position. And doing the catching, batting 9th is Jake Rogers. As starts the C. Jake Rogers will be getting a break in between. Jorge Bonifacio is actually getting a day off as well. Jimmy Candelario was dragging in between. He'll be getting a day off as well. So how is everyone doing tonight? If you guys can send your birthday shoutouts to my pudding, you guys can do that in the chat. She's 34 tonight. She's 34 today too. So you guys can send some birthday requests to my pudding anytime you guys like, so we can So you guys can wish her a happy birthday from Runny's group and Tuba's group, all in between. All the above, anytime you guys like, so far tonight. And, as long as you actually know, whose birthday it is, so that's exactly the important thing, too. Guys, we'll get IZN News a little bit later on tonight. I did not look at IZN News tonight. I mean, so far today. But I probably will look at some of them. So on the mound for the 12 and 8 Twins will be Kenta Maeda, guys. Has a 2-0 record for 1.55 ERA, 23 hits, 6 walks, 24 strikeouts complete. Between the steps. Leading off first for the Tigers will be Victor Reyes, 296, 2 home runs, 4 ribbies. So there's a workout. Why? What do you mean, Dead Site? What do you mean by workout? So the second in the American League Central for the 12 and 8 Twins between any place. What's up, Teeds? How you doing? If you guys want to wish a happy birthday to my pudding, go right ahead. A top 1 and 1. I did tell you guys moments ago, no Watch Dogs Legion tonight. You guys are getting that tomorrow. Actually, not tomorrow, Wednesday. So that will be on Wednesday. So, but I'm doing good, That's the problem, Dead Side. I mean, did you research my Love and Ice name? I mean, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, how am I supposed to figure out if you actually have my Love and Ice name? That's the problem. I mean, I have no clue. 1 and 2. I mean, I did tell you on Twitter, Dead Side. I don't know what's going on and why my Love and Ice name is on. It's not on there. I mean, there's really not a lot of stuff to explain. You know, there's really not any possibility to explain why it's not. 2 and 2. At the bottom, 3 and 2. Up next is Harold Castro, batting 229. He's on deck. You guys can wish my love a happy birthday tonight. And that will be foul ball to left, 3 and 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Like I said, my opponent's 34, so keeps good stuff under control. And that will be same spot, foul ball to left, 3 and 2. I mean, I don't have a signature idea of what's going on, but it could be not much of anything. And the middle, that's a strikeout. That's the first out for the Tigers. First strikeout by Kenta Maeda. Well, what do you mean by have you your DF name? Well, did you research my Love and Ice name? That site, or are they not appearing for you? I mean, I did research your name on YouTube. Okay, I did research it. It says I am still supporting you. It says I'm still supporting you. Apparently, that's what I looked up your name for. It says I am supported to you. That's the thing. Harold Castle's batting 229. Up top, 1 and 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thank you, Tees, for selling me out. Side out of Venezuela. But it's all good. I mean, I don't understand why some of us think it's not appearing. 1 and 1. And that'd be foul ball to home base, 1 and 2. But so far tonight, guys, work was good. All I know is my ass has been up since 5:15, 5:30, and I go back tomorrow. I go back to work tomorrow, and then I'm off Wednesday. So you guys will have Watch Dogs Legion, we'll have Assassin's Creed, Valhalla by then. So, and plus tomorrow after I get off work, guys, tomorrow night you guys are only getting Assassin's Creed Valhalla only. You guys are still getting new episodes every Tuesday and Wednesdays. So, and then Call of Duty it's getting its premiere later on this week. So, there's a little more of a slim chance that I'll probably do it. 2 and 2. At the bottom, another strikeout. That's the second out for the Tigers. But how's your night been? How's your day been tonight, that side? Up next, guys, the one and only Miguel Cabrera, batting 200, 1 RBI driven in. But after last night's chat, guys, I gotta tell you, it was very interesting. Coming out of Spider-Man. You guys can check it out. You guys can check it out on my channel through Ronnie and Tuba's group. It was actually amazing, very amazing. I don't know if we'll actually get the same thing tonight, but it all depends. I mean, look, if it comes down to it between the few, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like, holy cow. Well, my highest strikes now is 30. But it all depends. 0 and 2. At the bottom, 1 and 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. By the way, that side, it was my partner's 34th birthday, by the way. Since you are the Sith Lord of Star Wars. Since you really are in between. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And at the bottom, another strikeout, and the inning is over. Game 2 in Minnesota. Between a different player on any of the teams. Go to bottom of the first inning. Game 2 in Minnesota. Tigers nothing, Twins coming up the bat. And on the mound for the 6 and 13 Tigers is Casey Mize, making his 4th start of the season, 1 and 2 record, the 3.68 ERA, 24 hits, 1 walk, 14 strikeouts completely. Excuse me. Well, work was good, to be honest. But so, getting off first for the Twins will be Byron Buxton, batting .280. First pitch by Mize. And that will be fly ball to deep left center field. Any best shot you can bring, guys, is gone. A solo shot by Byron Buxton, ended his career. Solo shot by Byron Buxton, number 8. 450 feet, 113.6 miles per hour. Look at that, guys, 450 feet. Strikes first, it's 1-0 Twins. Bottom of the first, nobody out. Game 2 in Minnesota. Oh my goodness. Player that gets to try to smoke something clearer. But thank you for wishing my love a happy birthday, Dead Side. Appreciate that for sure. But other than that, you guys want to wish, if there's anybody else in the chat who wants to wish my love a happy birthday, you guys can go ahead. Here's a pitch by Mize. And that'll be fly ball to right center field. Gets under it, makes the catch, 1 out for the Twins. And complete between that. But other than, okay, how are we doing on time? As your news will be in just another 5 or 6 minutes. Wait for your pitch and then cross it. Good technique, honey. Good technique. That's where it can actually bring good wide in the range. So. The pitch by Mize, Nelson Cruz, batting .293. And that will be ground ball and caught from straight ahead. That's out number 2 for the Twins. Holy cow, guys. That'll bring up Miguel Sano for batting position. Batting 86 in a ribby. 12 and 8 Twins. We're gonna keep its pedestal going. So my dad called. I'm back. I do know you actually have a good slice of the pizza at this point, honey. But other than that, pizza is actually a good thing. I do remember, guys, there was one movie that actually had a good success, loving, caring, singing career opportunist that everybody's been checking out at this point. And it goes by the name of Selena y los Dinos. By the name of, it was actually a Selena documentary. You guys have seen the movie in the chat, right? I mean, you guys have seen it. I mean, it's actually on Hulu. I think it's also on Netflix. It's been a while since I haven't seen the movie. With Jennifer Lopez and Edward Elmos, I think. Fell ball to home base, 0-2. But I do know Jennifer Lopez is one of few at this point. Ellen John, no. And that's a strikeout. And the inning is over. There's a sole side with Byron Buxton, guys. Ran all over it. And that was a fly ball to deep left center. It's gone. Goodbye. Boom goes the ball with no message. We're at the top of the second inning. Game 2 in Minnesota. Twins 1, Tigers nothing. Do well for the Tigers with Jonathan Scope, number 8 on his jersey, between the middle. Batting .236, 5 home runs, 12 RBIs serving in. The pitch by Maeda. Between the few. Like I said, guys, you guys were expecting White Sox Blazing tonight. You guys will have that Wednesday. on my day off with Assassin's Creed, so that won't be a problem. And then the Riot 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Holy cow. I think news will be in a little bit. Take your time, baby. Hopefully you're not going away that quick. Hopefully. 0-2. To left, a big strikeout at this point. That's the first out for the Tigers. Fourth strikeout by Kenta Maeda. Oh, and it was the chat last night, guys. It was on fire. It was really on fire. If there would have been one more person, I would expect maybe Bio to come in too. But I haven't seen him for quite some time, actually. Here comes Will Castro. Fifth batting position. Batting 210, 3 home runs, 5 RBIs serving him. Well, you know what they say, guys. When it comes to busting butt at work, you know, it's like you're doing a good job by pushing the cards, doing carryouts, actually. That's 28 strikeouts, tied in A for the American League. No ball, 1 strike. And it usually is. Foul ball to left, 0-2. If you guys want me to deliver any shout-outs, let me know. 0-2. Up top, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. But I'm like, last night was very, very helpful. It was actually a good tuber raid, to be honest, so. It was very good last night, very good. 2-2. To the right, 3-2. Up next is CJ Cron, batting 200. He is on deck. 3 balls, 2 strikes between a full preparation, guys, full preparation. Between no tabs or a couple of things that goes in between. So, 3 balls, 2 strikes. To the right, a big strikeout again. Second out for the Tigers. Fifth strikeout by Kenta Maeda. Okay, how are we doing on time, guys? We're gonna get some news at this point. We'll get news in just a moment, guys. I'm just quickly double checking here. South the very first one out was a while back. Pitched by Maeda. And that will be ground ball, close to second. Gets under it, throws the first in time, and the inning is over. We're at the bottom of the second inning, game 2 in Minnesota. Twins 1, Tigers nothing. Due up for the Twins. It will be Josh Donaldson, at batting position. He is batting 158. Any player has a good carry average, guys, between any team on any baseball records. Like, say, David Ortiz had a good one. Pete Rose from the Red Machine of the Cincinnati Reds had a good one, actually. Joe DiMaggio didn't have a bad of an idea. He actually had a real good hot streak, I would assume, so he really did. Barry Bonds had a good home run record, and, you know, I mean, most of these batters, you know, had a great history between home runs, strikeouts, hitting, getting on base, and, you know, they were actually good and alive. 0-2. They really were. To left, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. The guys can count it up in the tap in this group. For Ronnie and Tuba's group. To the ground ball to the mound. Gets that throws the first. 1 out for the Twins. Okay, how are we doing on time? Okay, guys, we're going to get some Isian news between any birthday style. Okay, guys, remember, if the only way you guys can get support is if you go to somebody's video, hit that like button, hit that red support button, leave a good comment about the video, and see what they need to build on their channel. And that's the best way to do it. Stay connected. Like I said, YouTube doesn't take your followers in between. That's all of us can really do. Everybody makes mistakes, as long as people don't use the one word that we talked about the last couple of days. 1-0. Bottom 2-0. Eddie Rosario's batting 237. But remember, guys, the more we bring in, the way it was last night, the more we bring support, love, respect, and connection all together. That's the way it should be. 2-1. But everything will be okay. To the right, 3-1. Up next is Mitch Garver. 193, 4 home runs, 4 RBIs serving in. He's on deck.
1 out, nobody on.
3-1 from the Strats. So if you guys have a Twitter, that's ball 4. First walk by Mize as he walks Eddie Rosario for the 12-8 Twins tonight. But yeah, if you guys have a Twitter, you guys can send me out, tweet me out, leave a good comment, stay connected together. As long as we continue making great content for anybody that comes in. Mitzgarver is up next. He's 7 for 20, batting .193. Runner at first, 1 out.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That will be ground ball close. The second gets away from him, and that will be a single. Runner at second goes to third. And that's a single for the Twins. You guys can send me out, tweet me out, leave a good comment on Twitter. That's give me your first and last name information. As long as the numbers go in between, guys. So that way, you guys, we can actually follow each other and see what we've been up to, and see if there's anything we can build on a little bit more. First and third, 1 out. Pitched by Mize. And as long as more people try to do what they can do. So you guys can give me your first and last name information on Twitter if possible. Anytime you guys like, between anybody you know for it. You guys can do the same thing on Discord. But it's a little more different with Discord too. You guys can tell me you guys said hello, have a chit chat, ground ball across the second, gives it a second, throws the first in time, double play, and the side is retired. We're going to top of the third inning, guys. Game 2 in Minnesota. Twins 1, Tigers nothing. But yeah, you guys can send me a friend request on Discord. Tell me you guys said hello, and so that way you guys can bring love, support, a lot of respect in between. But if we actually get another raid, I think it'd be very interesting. Like the way we did last night, guys, but we'll see what happens. But I'm not putting any judgment on that. But we'll see. But other than that, remember guys, we've watched videos in full. Like them, share them, tweet them out, comment, as good as you guys can. Never ask for support back. We don't do S for S in this group. Do watch for the Tigers, for the Jacoby Jones. 233, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs driven in. 6 and 13, Tigers, we're gonna rest assure. Remember guys, can vote Aladdin at 30, Grace Solomon at 13 this year. As today is my love's 34th birthday on that. Last 5 games, 4 runs scored. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. I'm gonna get to news in just a moment. At the home base, 1-1, foul ball. Okay guys, we're going to start with the first one. Let's start starting about Phil Spencer. Hold on. Up top, 2-1, 2 balls, 1 strike. Alright guys, 10 hours ago. First article, Phil Spencer says he's S-A-M-D. At the bottom, 2-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. As he asks AMD how to increase component supply amidst Xbox Series X and S shortages. Hold on a second. Foul ball to home base, 2 balls, 2 strikes. I'm not reading much about Doctor Who, because I haven't seen the series, since he used to be on a CW channel. Same spot again, 2-2. That's a long article. No thanks. At the bottom, another strikeout. First out for the Tigers. The biggest games launching in January and beyond. I know most of the games, guys. You guys do too as well in between. Nicole Goodwin is batting .333. It's a pitch by Maeda. It really has foul ball to the stands. 0-1. It's 5 doubles. Long article coming out of Chris Reed. And you guys understand in this group, in the chat, you guys know what games I'm buying this year, so I'll probably get to them later. If there's actually any more time afterwards, so. I do not have to start channel, so it would be a little bit of a package or something. To the right, 2-2. Oh, American Gods, never seen it, but I've heard a couple of reviews. on that.
Got him
To
swinging.
the left, another
Chased it
strikeout.
well out of the zone, and
Second
there are
out for the
two gone.
Tigers.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far.
That's
This
fine.
offense right
Okay,
now really doesn't have an answer
hold on a
for
second.
anything
Here comes
he's
Austin
doing.
Vermine,
He's attacking up, down, in, and
batting
out the strike
.333.
zone. He's been awfully dominant.
Cyberpunk 2077 fans think they found a hidden reference to the Wizard's Searai.
And this one's nowhere close
Sirai,
as it
actually.
bounces to the plate for 0-1.
Well, basically, it all depends what it can actually be about in between. Like it says 18 miles of city limits.
Definite pitchers
I actually have not
inside
seen her in the
1-1.
game, I think. But,
Pitch.
depends if she's, a couple of the misses or something. 1 and 2. Ball, 2 strikes. Well, we'll see. The Persona series soundtracks are coming to Spotify. I've only played one game, guys. One game of Persona. You guys always seen one game, one episode, not 2 episodes in between of Persona 5, and I don't think it was Royal. It was actually the other classic. Back when it was released back in the early 2000s, 3 and 2. To the right, ball 4 was walked by Maeda as he walks Austin Romine for the 6 and 13 Tigers tonight. So basically, let me check this article real quick.
We'll see if that leads to something.
Let me check this out real quick. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get this one in a minute. Back to the lineup, here comes Victor Reyes. Number 22 on his jersey. 0-for-1 for strikeout his first time in the ballgame. Went at first 2 outs. According to Matt T. Kim, guys, from this afternoon. Hold on. Bottom 0-1. Has 5 stolen bases, 3rd in the American League. A bunch of Persona soundtracks is coming to Spotify, including music from the mainline games such as Persona 5 and Persona 4. But both of those games have been very good at this point, guys. They really have. In the middle, 0-2. The ball's 2 strikes. As well as spin-offs like Persona 4, Arena, Ultimax. I actually haven't heard or playing it, actually. And the ball is low, rudder, roll. Hold it first, actually. Now the news that Persona, the news of why Persona soundtracks are on the way to Spotify, is actually the courtesy behind that. That'd be ground ball close to second, give it to second base, and the inning is over. Go to bottom of the 3rd inning, game 2 in Minnesota. Twins 1, Tigers nothing. 2-1 for the Twins. The 9th batting position will be Jorge Polanco, 155 average. The pitch by Myers. Hold on a second, guys. Clean the article. Bottom 1-0. Last game was 1 for 3 of a single during the platform. Now the albums will not go live, guys. If you guys are a big fan of Persona 5 or any Persona game, I would recommend you guys can check it out, because they will not be intact until tomorrow. It'll be around midnight. But I've only did 1 episode of it, Persona 5. That's the only thing. So, and that will be a single for the Twins. So that's the history note. But Spotify has already created an official playlist with music from various Persona soundtracks during those games. But the tracks are unavailable currently, but they will be available on Spotify very soon. Ground ball to second, gives it to second, throws the first in time, 2 outs for the Twins. But it will likely go live at the same time the soundtracks do on Spotify. So I think it's interesting. Now, according to any playlist, guys, the Persona 5 albums that come to Spotify include... Now, the games that do include that, I'll tell you in a second. Here comes Luis Orez. He's flown out his first time. He's 0-for-1.
Here's the first pitch to him.
At the bottom, 1-0. That will include, guys, Persona 5, Persona 4, and Golden was Persona 3, FES, Persona 2, Sound Collections, as well as P4 Dancing All Night, P4 Arena Ultimax, and several remixes. During the live albums too. Live albums as well. So you guys can check them out anytime. But you guys cannot listen to them anytime you like until tomorrow after midnight. And the inning is over. We played 3 innings tonight, guys. Top of the 4th. Game 2 in Minnesota. Twins 1, Tigers nothing. What up, guys? Okay, never mind. Due off for the Tigers to be Harold Castro. 0-for-1 for strikeout in the first inning. So I think this, so you guys, I know most of you guys around the world in the United States have been playing Persona. But you guys were retired or something. Or you guys were getting into adulthood. Actually. Bottom 1-1. Ball 1 strike.
Yes, he did. It's ruled a strike.
Okay guys, Marvel's WandaVision will feature original songs by Frozen composers. Okay. I'm not sure about that. Big fly ball to deep right center field. Racing back and see you later. It is gone. Solo shot by Harold Castro. Second home run of his career of the season. That is the length of 375 feet, 104 miles per hour. You guys can see in the chat for sure. And it's now 1-1 apiece. Game 2 in Minnesota. Oh my goodness. Look at that one more time in the chat. Harold Castro, the second solo shot of his career. To deep right center field. And it is out of the breeds, guys. Out of its complete. 1-1 apiece, top of the fourth. Game 2 in Minnesota. Nobody out. And that'll bring up Miguel Cabrera. He struck out his first time. He's 0-for-1, 3-for-16 of the season. WandaVision has confirmed that there will be 9 episodes with theme songs by Frozen composers. The ones that did Frozen, pretty much not bad of composers actually. I don't think Denny Elfman is one, because between anything that's going forward, between what other composer knows how to make some great music, knows what they're doing. You look at Denny Elfman, John Williams, where he actually does plenty of Star Wars music, so he's actually a great composer. The Family Guy composers, I basically do want to count them too as well, and that would be Walter Murphy and Ron Jones actually, and that would be Pop Up in the middle, gets under it defensively, and that's the first out for the Tigers. Bruce Wayne is mentored by O-Sensei and Batman Soul of the Dragon. I, for one, guys, have not even seen the movie. Never seen the movie. I haven't had any toleration behind the movie, actually. Here comes Jonathan Scope. He's 0-for-1 for strikeout in second, 1-for-5 with an RBI. Gets a sign down. Maeda from the stretch. So it all depends, obviously. Epic Games bought an abandoned mall to turn into its next headquarters. Now this, I really have to look into a little bit. Okay, let me double check this real quick. I'm not reading that article. 1 ball, 1 strike. To left, 2-1. See if there's anything else tonight, guys. Marvel is... Wait a minute. Crap. Sorry. Hold on. That'd be foul ball to home base. 2-2. Okay, guys. Where were we? Marvel is giving up for a huge 2021. At the bottom, 3-2. Up next is Miguel Castro, batting 206. 3 home runs, 5 RBIs driven in. He's on deck. Maeda from the stretch, 3-2. Up top, big strikeout.
Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame form.
That's the second out for the Tigers. It's strikeout by Kenton Maeda. You guys already know what kind of big things we're looking at, so as we are getting some Star Wars stuff on Disney Plus and anything good in general. You guys remember doing the Game Awards about some of these. Well, Cast was 0-for-1 for strikeout in the second. So you guys can check that out. Guys to look at what comes in each edition of Hitman 3. That game is coming out on the 20th, so no. And here we go guys, ground ball to center field. And that will be a single. Applause and attack, guys. That's a single for the Tigers. Of the group with Ronnie and Tuba all together. Runner at first, 2 outs.
This is one that struggled.
Seems like Kron's 0 for 1 for ground out in the second.
So that'll bring
The
up
bottom,
CJ
1-0.
as he'll take a
Runner
look.
roll
That is
out at
2
first.
low. It's ball 1.
And there's also some sad news that is if you guys are playing World of Warcraft and want South Park, you guys will look at some of this. To be fireball to right center makes the catch, and the side is retired. We're looking at Harold Castro with a solo shot to deep right center field, guys. Boom goes the ball. Goodbye. It's gone to the moon, to the spot. Go to Bob in the fourth inning, game 2 in Minnesota. Tigers 1, Twins 1. Do what for the Twins. Coming in the batter's box is Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 for line out his first time. As you guys can see, World of Warcraft South Park cosplayer dies. With that, guys, I haven't heard about it, but it's actually the first time I'm looking into this. His name is Gerard Naden. Now, he was a member of Blizzard community of World of Warcraft and South Park. So apparently, guys, he died. He died apparently. So I really don't know much about this guy, but I do know. I don't know if he actually died for the coronavirus or not. I mean, depending whatever he had, that'd be foul ball to left and stance, 2-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So you guys can look into that anytime you like, 2-2. Besides, I don't play World of Warcraft, and I've only been 1 of 2 South Park games, so that's the only thing, 3-2. And that'd be off the bottom, 3-2, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that's a strikeout. That's the first out for the Indian. That's the first out for the Twins, excuse me. Second strikeout by Casey Mize. You guys can check out a video. The Walking Dead Stephen Yen stars in a critically acclaimed Minari. That should be fantasizing. You guys can also look at tons of PlayStation games that are already on sale right now. But if you guys have a PS5 or PS4, or again, this #1 seed, for example, you guys can see what kind of games you're looking at. Miguel Cabrera is 0 for 1 for strikeout in the first inning. But other than that, guys, like I said, I will probably be back to doing Watch Dogs Legion maybe one more time. And then, I think that game's going to be being taken over by Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So, that will be later on this week. I probably would premiere it maybe this weekend, maybe. It all depends. So that's the second out for the Twins, so it's strike out by Casey Mize. Hey, Joe! Captain Joe, how you doing tonight, buddy? What's up, buddy? How you doing? Welcome to the chat, buddy. How you doing? If you guys want to wish my love a happy 34th birthday, go right ahead in the chat. So is support, so is love, and so are expedition on that. So South is 0 for 1.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy.
Well, like I said, Zoe, it was crazy last night. All I know is it's been a great raid, great control, but if we actually ever had to do it again, that would be great too. That'd be ground ball to center field, gets under it, defensively throws the first in time, and the inning is over. To the top of the 5th inning, game 2 in Minnesota. Tigers 1, Twins 1. We just got off work. My butt got off work too today, buddy. I was off at 5, so all I have to do left tomorrow. I mean, I go back tomorrow, and then I'm off Wednesday. So, Watch Dogs Legion probably will get 1 to 2 more episodes, maybe just 1 episode on Wednesday, and then you guys can say yes and a pause to this. You guys are still getting the series premiere of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War for an hour and 15 or an hour and 20. I don't know when I'm premiering it, but I do think it'll be sometime this week. For sure. Do what for the Tigers beats Colby Jones. Strike out in 3rd inning, he's 0 for 1. Guys can see yourselves. News. We go on vacation all week? Oh, nice. What kind of vacation did you actually take? Hit that like button, though, if you don't mind. At the bottom, 1-1. No ball, 1 strike. Like I say, you guys can see yourselves news. You guys will get more tomorrow night. By the time I do Assassin's Creed. There we go. At the bottom, 1 and 2. The ball, 2 strikes. My love and I we were on vacation with a group, actually, and New York City and a couple in the other state too. I would assume. Bottom, 2 and 2. Royals 6. Wait a minute. Rangers 4. White Sox 1 in Chicago. To left, 3 and 2. Up next, guys, is Nicole Goodwin, batting .320. He's on deck. 3 and 2. At the bottom, that's a ball forward. Second walk by Maeda. Alright, home vacation. So, what did you end up doing at home for your vacation? Anything good, or did you end up doing something with your family, or not really? Up next is Nicole Goodwin. He's 0-4 with a strikeout in the 3rd inning, 8 for 25, an average of .320. Run on first, nobody out. Maeda at the bottom, 0-1. That's 6 games with an average of 400. Runner looking to steal second. Up top, 1-1, and he caught second. Runner first, steals second. Third stolen base by Jacoby Jones. 1 ball, 1 strike, runner second. And nobody out. Ground ball to straight. Throws the first, 1 out for the Tigers. It's a runner second, goes to third. Oh my goodness, look at that, guys. That'll bring up Austin Romine. He walked in the 3rd inning. Runner at third, 1 out. Maeda gets the sign down. Here's the pitch. At the middle, 0-1. Became a 2nd round pick back in the 2007 draft. Zell, by the way, I forgot to mention. If you wish my love a happy birthday, she's 30. My love is 34 today. I mean, I have one. My answer's not going to be on 28 until June 24th, actually. So there's also going to be a couple exciting things down the road too. So I haven't heard any dates on the PS5 games yet. I haven't yet. The bottom, not a strikeout. That's the 2nd out for the Tigers. Up back to the lineup. Here comes Victor Reyes. He struck out, grounded out. He's 0-2. Right at third, 2 outs. Applause in the chat, guys. 3 in the other. Guys can wish my love a happy birthday to our Runny's group and Tuba's group that made this possible after last night. As long as we continue to do it again. I did go after a Google Play card today too, guys. Well, my first or my last break earlier, so just decided to get it out of the way for sure. That way my ass doesn't have to be very low. By the time I do super stickers or super chats, so throughout this group with Runny Egg and Tuber. I don't know when Tuber is going live next. I'm not 100% sure or when Runny Egg's going. I mean, well, Runny Egg is going live tomorrow. So it all depends. Up next, here with Castro, 236, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs driven in. He's on deck. But I will look up his name while I'm charging my phone. 3 and 2 from the stretch. Here's the pitch by Maeda. And that will be fly ball to center. Gets close to the left. Makes the catch in time, and the inning is over. Go to bottom of the 5th inning, game 2 in Minnesota. Twins 1, Tigers 1. So we'll see. Hold on, let me try to look up his name real quick. Tuba. Yeah, I don't know when. But as far as Runny Egg goes, guys, he's going live tomorrow around 7:30. I might be live for a little bit with him. Maybe it's just like 10-15 minutes. But we can try to, I can actually work something out. I'm like, if I'm not in this chat, he'll do the best he can to get me up there. So, it's not going to be a big deal. So, him and Tuba, Runny and I were talking about it. I mean, Runny and I were talking about it last night. I mean, it was like, Joe, you won't believe how many people were in last night. I mean, I was doing a new episode of Spider-Man. And basically, I get plenty of these people from Tuba and Runny. I gotta tell you. My love will tell you. I mean, if you want to stop by in the chat, see what I've actually joined in. I had about 10 to 15 people last night. I mean, it's not crazy. I just think there's a lot of support, love, and a lot of appreciation. You know, a lot of anything for sure. Think so? I'm going to make you a Royal Jedi bodyguard for the Royal Congress. We're going to actually work with that. Trust me, we can definitely work with that too. Strikes. All to the left, 2 and 2. But yeah, but so far, Joe, the highest likes to kick off this year is 30 likes. 30 likes is my new total. First out for the Twins for strikeout by Casey Myers. I mean, like I said, it's no joke. So this was very interesting last night. It really was. Here comes Mitch Garver, 1 for 1 for single in the second inning. And I'm like, holy cow, what is this coming from? You know, and basically it's like, you know, and basically I was at 115 moderators, but guess how many I have for the group? I mean, somebody told me that he or she had about 500, maybe 450 moderators. But guess how many I'm at? So, you won't believe how many. 2 balls, no strikes. If Brian would have been there, he would have been really sucked. But Brother Mark was in there, though. He really was. That'd be fly ball to left, makes the Cats second out for the Twins. But it's all good. But other than that, like I said, 15 people came in. I've got plenty of support from last night, and I didn't lose very many. Well, I know the Preds struck me a little bit, but I'm doing good. Doing good. But the only way they can always get me back up there is Tuber and Running Egg. That's all there is to it. Here comes Jake Cave, he's 0 for 1. Myers from the stretch. Yeah, like I said, all I lost was 5. I mean, I started losing 1 this morning, and then I lost about 6. I lost about 6 or 7, but I got 1 back earlier today. Ever since. Fly ball to center makes the catch, and the side is retired. We're at the top of the 6th inning, Game 2 in Minnesota. Pause in the chat. Tigers 1, Twins 1. Do love for the Tigers. Will be number 30, designated hitter, number 30, here with Castro. He had a solo homer in the 4th, he's 1 for 2. Yeah, ball gets the sign down, Maeda from the stretch. To the right, 0-1. Yeah, all you need is 5. You got that right, Zoe. But Zoe, what do you think? Do you think that's crazy, or do you think it's very... Or do you think it was very awesome? I mean, I thought it was awesome yesterday. Last night, it really was. And that will be fireball to center. Gets under it defensively, makes a good catch. 1 out for the Tigers. What do you mean by 5 at most, though? What do you mean on that? That'll bring out the one and only Miguel Cabrera. He struck out and popped out. It's 0 for 2. And that's why Running Egg told me. He told me I never... He's like, JD never sucks up in between. I never do. I love what I do at work, and I always do what I have to do with you guys. You guys are always part of the family now. Really has. Had a 17-year career. You know, that's why my content's been very good. Bringing more, you got, I mean, there's more people that come in, have a lot of more joiners, and brings a lot of respect, too. To the bottom, 1 and 2. If the ball goes at the bottom, guys, you can't get there too quick. 1 and 2. At the bottom, big strikeout. That's a second out for the Tigers. Commanders 6, Athletics nothing in Oakland. Up next is Jonathan Scope. 2 strikeouts, he's 0 for 2. Well, like I said, though, I'll say it again. My friend understands this too. Like I said, I never keep my mouth shut when I'm speaking. You know, you guys hear the things you guys want to hear, and from the heart, the love, the support, and the respect you guys can bring in. You know, that's why I am one of the good all-time commentators you guys have ever seen. I really have. I've come this very far, you know, and If it wasn't for running in Tuber last night, you know, it would have not been possible. But I thank you guys for doing that last night. It brings a lot of support, love, as good as anything. To the bottom of the 6th inning, Game 2 at Minnesota. Tigers 1, Twins 1. Up next for the Twins, the 9th batting position will be Jorge Polanco. He's sitting on the 3rd inning, he's 1 for 1. Yeah, you're telling me, though. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, as long as people don't use the word in the chat. I mean, if people do, I mean, so you're actually getting what I'm getting at towards YouTube, between a couple of those guidelines, correct? If people use that S word too many times, then that any YouTube channel that comes in, says it too many times, it's 3 letters, but, you know, if people say it too many times, that YouTube channel does not get a shout out. That's the problem. Bottom 3-1. Up next is Byron Buxton, batting 225. He's on deck. Quan, you actually understand it too, right? Between you and the women in the back, right? That'll be ground ball center field. And that will be a single. That's a single for the Twins. I mean, I actually heard about it from somebody in the chat. But my moderators now, like I said, moderators, 120 moderators after last night. It was huge, I'm telling you. Back to the lineup, here comes Byron Buxton. He's solo shot in the 1st inning, he's 1 for 2. But at first, nobody out. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing not bad on time, actually. But at first, nobody out. Pitched by Mize. And that will be... But at first, steal second still in baseball. Jorge Polanco. Oh, you don't have to, though. Why? That'll be a pop-up to home base defensively. Makes the catch. That's the first out for the Twins. I'll get to the chat in just a moment. Hold on. Here comes Luis Reyes. He's over 2 with a fly out and a ground out. Run at second, 1 out. Hold on, at the bottom, 0-1. It's an average of 100 with RISP. I'm not gonna even try to think about the abbreviation. That'd be fly ball to right center. Because you want to watch baseball, yep, that's true. Second out for the Twins. That's why I do new episodes every 1 to 2 days a week. I always do. Comes Nelson Cruz. Struck out, lined out, is 0 for 2. Right out second, 2 outs. Signed down Mize. From the stretch, bottom 0-1. My opponent says, I'm sick and tired of this COVID. This is all my future fiancé here with me. I feel the exact same way, honey. Exactly. And there you go, guys. Fly ball to deep left center field, racing back, and it's gone. And that's a 2-run stop by the former Texas Ranger, Nelson Cruz. 7th of his career, guys. 419 feet, 112.5 miles per hour. Exit velocity by Nelson Cruz. Look at that, 2-run shot. It's now 3-1. It's now 3-1 Twins. Bottom of 6, 2 outs. Game 2 in Minnesota. Everybody may or may not be cracking a smile. That is a 2-run shot by Nelson Cruz. Boom goes the ball. Goodbye. It's gone. 418 feet, 112.5 miles per hour. 3-1 Twins. 2 outs, bottom 6, game 2 in Minnesota. At the bottom, 0-1. And that'll bring up Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, guys. 1 for 6 of the series. Between the other figures. So, Joe, how do you feel about my pun being 34? Hopefully you make a good emotional comment for it. I hope you do a little bit. To the right, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Last per hour, guys, was 82. It was 82.
Trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
I'll look at it in just a moment. At the middle, 0-2. 2-2, excuse me. Shout out to Volko and Lovigo. Keep up good work. She's going to be doing a video. Check out her channel. Up top, foul ball to left, 2-2. Between the strikes, though, guys. And that'll be fly ball to mid-right center. Gets under it quickly defensively and makes a good catch. The side is retired. And that's Nelson Cruz, number 23. To deep right center, deep left center field. It's gone. Goodbye of his career. We play 6 innings tonight, guys. Go to the top of the 7th. Game 2 in Minnesota. Twins 3, Tigers 1. Levitude, though, as good as anything. On the mound for the 12-8 Twins will be Trevor May. Due up for the Tigers, we shortstop number 49, Will Castro. He's 1 for 2. Gets a sign down. May from the stretch. Here's the pitch. At close to the bottom, 0-1. Between any of the few. Only by its lonesome. I mean, last night guys was very huge. It was unbelievable. I'm like, I can't believe it through my eyes right now. But hopefully we get a shot again soon. Hopefully we do. But we'll see. The ball's 2 strikes. To the right, big strikeout. That's the first out for the Tigers. Remember, guys, if you get to a bat, that's at a signal. If any team wants to swing at it, you can't get there slowly, but normally. It's like Cron is 0 for 2. Gets signed down. May with the target. And close to the bottom, 0-1. Indians 3, Red Sox 3 in Boston. I also want to deliver a setup to my sister Terry. Love you, sister. If you could come in tonight, that'd be good too. At the bottom, 0-2. You can't get there too quick, guys. If it's way in the bottom, you don't want to swing in between the few. Hold on, I'm actually going to message her on Twitter in just a minute. Your ball's 2 strikes. To the right, at the bottom, 1-2. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and message her in just a minute. Hold on. The bottom again, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Give me a moment. And the bottom, big strikeout. Second out for the Tigers.
They've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here comes Jacoby Jones. He's 0 for 1. Okay, there we go. May from the stretch. As I sent a message to my sister Terry, I told her good evening.
Right-hander going 6'5".
Okay, there we go. I think I don't know if Leon Kenny was live yesterday when he came in. I mean, he did come in yesterday in the morning, but last night, no. I would assume 2 balls, no strikes. But Puddin, let me ask you a good question. Do you think Leon Kenny is to wish you a happy birthday tonight? I'm pretty sure he would. I'm telling you, to the left, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this.
Okay, will you guys check out my bro, Kurt Cobain? To the right, ball 4. And that's a walk by May as he walks. Jacoby Jones for the 6 and 13 Tigers tonight. We got Nicole Goodwin. He's 0 for 2 of a strikeout and a ground out. But our first 2 outs. Hold on, let me double check in just a minute. Hold on. Check out my bro. Definitely. Brother Rojo at first, guys. That's a foul ball to left, 0-1. A lot of love, support, and respect. That's all it can bring to the group. What you have to do is hit that red support button, hit that like button. Stay connected between Twitter and Discord. And voting for the idol that's up by 17. And the owner of that, guys, is Atlanta 30, Grace Summit at 13. Cobain, never mind MK. Maybe. I'll probably look at it soon. To To left, 2-2. May's given up 1 walk, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curve
I'm gonna,
a couple of times, so he might be looking.
my opponent says, "Who is that, Zoe? Never heard of him." Zoe, what is your status note towards it? 2-2. May from the threats. At the bottom, big strikeout. The player would be jumping in behind that. The inning is over. To the bottom of the 7th inning, Game 2 in Minnesota. Twins 3, Tigers 1. 1 dislike, that's fine. I'm not going to even try to argue with that. People are always hating and being trolls behind that. Do well for the Twins. It's Josh Donaldson. Has 2 groundouts. He's 0 for 2. But that's okay. As long as I don't get that many, it'll be okay. I mean, people have that every once in a while. Sometimes. Ground ball to left. Picks it up, and that'll be a single. Single for the Twins. He said everything will be okay going into plan, so it'll be fine. Runner at first, nobody out. Pitch by Mize. At the bottom, 1-0. Here comes Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for a walk in the second. Oh, it says Terry. Wait a second. I'm gonna I got a message back, guys. Hold on. To the left, 1-1. I'm gonna see if he wants to come in. Hold on. Give me a moment. That'd be ground ball to third. Gives it the second, and gives it the first double play. 2 outs for the Twins. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can get a good message real quick. Hold on. How's everyone else doing? Got Smith Gravers, 1 for 2, single in the second inning. Mize from the stretch. To the left, 1-0. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can try to bring something in. I'm gonna message him in just a moment.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
See what I can do here. The bottom, 2-0. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna point in, come in. I'm live. No, I don't do lice. Okay, there we go, guys. We're in. 2 balls, no strikes. To the left, 3-0. Up next is Jake Cave, batting 182. He's on deck. Let's see if he wants to come in tonight. 3 balls, no strikes. At the middle, foul ball to left. 3-1. I told her I was live so far today, guys. See if he wants to come in. The bottom, 3-2. He's a very nice guy. His sad has super nice people. Same with this group too, though. Really has. After last night. And that would be fly ball to left center, I think. Left center. Gets under it deeply, makes the catch, and the side is retired. We're the top of the 8th inning, guys. Game 2 in Minnesota. Twins 3, Tigers 1. And on the mound for the 12-8 Twins will be Sergio Romo. Romo making his 7th appearance. Has a 4.15 ERA, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts completed. Do well for the Tigers. A pause in the tap. The Austin Romine is 0 for 1 for a walk in the 3rd inning. 1 for 4 of the season, with an average of 250. MK or Mortal Kombat, I think, or MK or something. I would assume, but I'm not real sure.
Here comes the first pitch.
To the left, 1-0 to the left. Tennis tonight, guys, 27,294. Any players know strains of throwing a ball or hitting something. Bottom, 1-1. Oh, okay. Well, I'll probably look him up and see. How good of his videos are they? To the left, 1-2. Okay, there we go. Gets a little more direction. 1-2.
The 1-2.
Here's the pitch by Romo. To the bottom, 3-2. Up next, guys, is Victor Reyes. 284, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. Is on deck.
to get a base
White
on
Sox
the ball and
8,
get the
Rangers
Tigers
5,
in
and
play.
Chicago 3 and 2.
3-2 pitch.
And that's a pop-up to home base. Makes the catch, 1 out for the Tigers. Hold on a second. Here comes Victor Reyes. He's 0 for 3 for flyout in the 5th inning. He does Zach box sometimes. So would it be beatbox or rap box or something?
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
At the bottom, 0 and 1. I mean, beatbox is kind of like hip hop or rap, actually. When they beatbox, it's actually a good mix, for sure, towards any music. Foul ball to home base, 0 and 2. No balls, 2 strikes. It might be anything. That's a strikeout looking. Second out for the Tigers.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time, and that's pretty
And
much
it gets a
what he
little
did
more
right there.
homers and no
Changed
paints in
the
his
hitter's eye
either.
level with each pitch in that at bat. It becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball.
Here comes Harold Castro. It's 1 for 3 for homer in the 4th inning. Here's the pitch by Romo.
Castro.
And that will be fly ball to right, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So deck box is kind of like Trivial Pursuit, correct though, I think? To the bottom of the 8th, game 2 in Minnesota. Twins 3, Tigers 1. Doo-wah for the Twins. In 8th rank position will be Jake Cave. Over 2 of a fly out and a ground out. Oh, okay. Yeah, Trivial Pursuit was actually, even though some of the questions are challenging, but all you have to, the only way to answer them is if you think of your mind through your brain, knowing what the answer is behind that. I think you only get one shot. You only get one shot, but basically, Trivial Pursuit is kind of like a board game behind that. You know, kind of like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or what do you call it? Family Feud, actually. With Brother Gasly, Drunko, and Sinatsu play some Family Feud when they're actually doing the AAA meeting every Wednesday. So, kind of like Ape Excellence, but I haven't heard if they're going to be doing Wheel of Fortune again. It's actually been a little while. That'd be... it is foul ball to right, I think. Whatever it could be between any ball behind that. It's depending on what it can actually be, guys, between the right angle. Smooth angle and no angle, actually. And that would be... Check it out one more time, guys. What do you guys think in the chat? But it gives people in chat a code so we can all can play. Oh, that's good. I keep up with Wheel of Fortune with the other one for sure, and that would be with Jimmy Kimmel. And somebody did win $1 million from the show, and I do know who won, but I can't think of his name off the bat, so it could be anything. And that would be, yeah, that was foul, 2 and 2. 280 forward, beginning. That'd be ground ball to left center field. And that will be a single. That's a single for the Twins. But yeah, that's a good thing, actually. An MP guy, that's also a very important thing. Any game that knows how to answer a question. Let me ask you a question, guys, from inside the group. I'll ask you a good question. Tell you in a minute. And that would be fly a ball to center field. Run a roll hold at first. Makes the catch, 1 out for the Twins. Run a roll hold at first. Here comes Byron Buxton. He's 1 for 3 for solo shot in the 1st inning. For the first, 1 out. Anybody would like to catch somebody on base a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if my sister Terry's coming in. Mortal Kombat or something different. The bottom, 1-0. Sister Terry, are you in the chat? Grounded into 3 double plays. At the bottom, 2-0. I haven't heard anything yet, guys. She did tell me good evening, by the way. 2-0. And that would be fly ball to mid-left center field. We're going to race back a bit more, and it's a catch. Second out for the Twins. Runner will hold at first. You can't get there too quick, guys, if it's in the balance. Comes Luis Reyes. Your front on 6th inning, he's 0 for 3. Pitch by Myers. To left, 1-0. Messiah knew how to drop his channel. Well, I might be able to look up his name when if I have the time.
Looked like he was going to wait him out.
To get to it. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, newsflash.
Well, we'll see. I'll probably look at it sometime.
And he better be ready in the box.
The bottom 1 and 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to.
And ground ball across the second. Gives it the second base in time, and the side is retired. Oh crap, I pressed the wrong thing. Strikes out, guys, go to top of the 9th. Game 2 in Minnesota. Twins 3, Tigers 1. And on the mound for the 12 and 8 Twins will be Tyler Duffy. He's making this 9th game appearance, 1-0 record. With 6 saves, with a 2.25 ERA, 2 walks, 11 strikeouts. A pause in attack, guys, against Miguel Cabrera. Struck out in the 6th inning, he's 0 for 3. 3 for 18 with an average of 167. Between anything forward. And the K, ooh. The K, Ks are always meant as a strikeout, so it really is. K's, strikeouts, B's is pretty much for balls or something. So, bottom 1 and 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pause in the chat, guys. The only 2 apps is Twitter and Discord. To the right, 1 and 2. Any players trying to keep us a little more of a speed between the normal dial. Actually. A top big strikeout. First out for the Tigers. Oh my goodness.
Take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get.
Up next is Sinus and Skill. He's 0 for 3 with a ground out in the 6th inning. 1 for 7 with a ribby. Fake nails. Yeah, I don't put any nails. Find that. That'd be ground fly ball to right, and that would be a single. That's a single for the Tigers. Oh my goodness. It's up 1 more time in the chat.
Bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Little forward balance to the few. And there we go. Got our first 1 out. Because Will Castro is 1 for 3. Single in the 4th inning. At the bottom, 0 and 1. Any player can fight away for something that is close to the very distance, something a little more timeful. So far tonight, guys, it could be any. So. And foul ball at home base, 0 and 2. Phillies 9, Marlins 3 in Philadelphia. Yeah, I don't know when 2 is going live next. I think it'll be sometime this week. So, 0 and 2. Foul ball to home base, no balls, 2 strikes. But I do know Running Egg is going live tomorrow at 7:30, so I will still probably jump in. So, only like a little bit in the morning, so before I get myself ready for work between 8 to 5, so that will be okay. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Duffy from the stretch. At the bottom, bad strikeout. That's second out for the Tigers. The Tigers are down with their final out. How are we doing on time tonight, guys? Let me see. Still early. Still early. Last chance for the Tigers will be CJ Cron. 0 for 3 of a strikeout in the 7th. Run at first, 2 outs. Between any other team that tries to not pull away but keeps a little more of a short distance. Here's the pitch by Duffy.
First pitch on its way.
Up top, 1-0. 1 ball, no strike. The record between Cron for the Duffy guys, 4 for 6. Now it's a 667 and a ribby. He has a sign down. Duffy from the target. To the right, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Add that up in the chat.
A runner on first with 2 away.
There we go. 2 balls, no strikes. To the upper right, 3-0. Hey, Sister Terry. Hey, how you doing tonight? How you doing tonight, girl? He is on deck. But big thumbs up, thank you. I love you, girl. How you doing tonight? Point, are you still back there? Foul ball to the right, 3-1. And how you been tonight, Sister Terry? It's good to see you. Because last night was very good with Spider-Man. Up top, ball 4. First walk by Duffy. As he walks CJ Cron with the 6-13 Tigers tonight. I'm doing good. Lance is tired from work, but I'm okay. Here comes Jacoby Jones. He has 2 walks and a stolen base. He's 0 for 1. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Duffy. From the stretch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
To the left, 0-1. Miles per hour is 95. Has an average of 83. Or ISP. I guess we'll get more IZN news tomorrow. Tomorrow night for Assassin's Creed. Actually. And there's actually something special to my point tonight. You know, mine second. The bottom 0-2. And the Tigers are down with their final strike. A pause and attack, guys. In between. Between a little more suited between any team. Tries to get a little more of a good difference. 0-2. And that will be fly ball to mid-center. And we're going to get there. And it bounces off the wall. And heads up, guys. We're going to get there. And that's an RB, 2 RBI triple. Oh my goodness. 2-1 triple. First one by Jacoby Jones. It's tied 3-3 apiece, guys. Look at that. Game 2 in Minnesota. I think instead of Minnesota, it's Minnesota, actually. Look at it one more time. Jacoby Jones with a 2-run triple. So on the mound for the 12-8 Twins will be Tyler Clippard. He's making a 6-game appearance, 1-0 record, with 2 walks and 4 strikeouts. He comes Nicole Goodwin, right fielder number 28. Struck out in the 7th inning, he's 0 for 3. 3-3 apiece, top of the 9th, 2 outs. Runner at third. Game 2 in Minnesota. 6-13 Twins, we're going to make... Actually, no, let me repeat that. 6-13 Tigers, we're going to break through. Runner at third, 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Clippard.
Here's the first pitch.
At the bottom, 1-0. In the bullpen for the 12-8 Twins is Cody Statsic and Tyler Rogers. Take your time, sister. Is everybody still in the chat? Between anything between the few? The top 2-0. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Any pitcher on any team, guys, on baseball, tries to get a little more inside. Tries to get a little more of a good peek. If anything could be spelled out. 2-0. At the bottom, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. He has the sign down. He has the pitch by Clippard. And that will be, guys, fly ball to deep right center field. We're going to race back, and it is out of here. 2-1 shot by Nicole Goodwin. And that anything would be anything towards the birthday girl that I love so much. 2-1 shot by Nicole Goodwin. Second of his career, 407 feet, 107 miles per hour on X velocity. And it's now 5-3 Tigers. Game 2 in Minnesota, 2 outs, top of the 9th. Hold on a second here. Well, let me go say hello to MK, bro. He's about to get off, and I got to get off bed soon. Oh, okay. Have a good night. So, keep up good work. I'll see you around tomorrow night from Assassin's Creed. Take your time, Puddin'. Look at that again, guys. 5-3 Tigers. 2 outs, top of the 9th. Game 2 in Minnesota. Foul ball to home base, 0-1. Austin will minus 0 for 2 for walk in the 3rd inning. He's 1 for 5 of the season. Thank you for wishing my love a happy birthday, Sister Terry. So love you for that. 0-1. At the bottom, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. 80 miles per hour tonight, guys. That's why all of you guys are always part of the family. That's the way it should be. Foul ball to home base, 0-2. Remember, guys, if you have a Twitter, send me out, tweet me out. TT Dames, thank you, Joe, for coming in tonight. Keep up the good work, and I'll see them. Remember, I will be, remember, Joe, tomorrow night, Assassin's Creed. See how we can do behind that. At the bottom, 2-2. But did you miss me, Sister Terry? Please tell me you already did today. Because my bud was at work from 8 to 5, so I'm going to be doing 8 to 5 from here on in, so won't be a terrible idea. 2-2. And the game's not okay. That's a strikeout, and the inning is over. That's fine. Spreads out, guys. Game 2 in Minnesota. Go to bottom of the 9th inning. Game 2 in Minnesota. Tigers 5, Twins 3. It'll be a different pitcher between any lineup for the few. Have a good night, Joe. Keep up the work. I'll see you tomorrow night. As there will be a different pitcher coming in. As there will be coming in on the mound for the 6-13 Tigers will be Jordan Zimmerman, making his 5th game appearance. 1-0 record, 7.00 ERA, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. First pitch by Zimmerman.
In the no doubles defense, now the first pitch.
At the bottom, 0-1. Nelson Cruz is 1 for 3. That's proud tonight, guys. It's 89. Remember, guys, you guys can send me out, tweet me out, leave a comment on Twitter. The numbers are 824-65600. You guys can give me the first and last name information on Twitter to the chat, to the Runny and Tubas group all-in-one that I'm always in. As my commentary has always been a very good success for you guys, and I'm continuing to do what you guys always wanting me to do for a long time. So you guys will have more of anything for that. 0-2. The bottom, that's a strikeout. That's the first out for the Twins. You guys, Miguel Cabrera. He flowed out in the 6th inning. He's 0 for 3. You guys can also send me a phone request on Discord. Tell me you guys said hello. You guys want to chat anything about what games I'm buying for PS5, I can give you the answers anytime you'd like. You guys can send me a phone request on that too, to a group, anytime you'd like. Will we watch videos in full? Like them, share them, tweet them out, comment, and never ask for support back. The only way you guys want to get support is if you go to a video, hit that red support button, hit that like button, leave a good comment so people can out. To activate strikeout, second out for the Twins. The Twins are down with their final out. The pause and attack, guys, could win any miracle that comes to the balance, or the biggest key as it could be. Here's the pitch by Zimmerman. At the bottom, foul ball to right, 0-1. Last chance for the Twins to be Josh Donaldson. He's single in the 7th inning, he's 1 for 3. No ball, 1 strike. Zimmerman from the stretch.
The windup and the 0-1.
To the left, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Twins down with their final strike. It's like you can't get that too quick between any ball, guys. You can't really get a smile or a sad face for focus. 0-2. And this will be a ground ball to right center field. And that will be a single. That's a single for the Twins. Are you guys still in the chat? When the first 2 outs becomes Eddie Rosario. Becomes Eddie Rosario. He's over 2 for walking the 2nd inning. One of the first 2 outs. Here's the sign down. Here's the pitch. To left, 0-1. Back in between. Guys, I cannot even try to speak that much. Up top, foul ball to right, 0-2. Twins down with their final strike. And that's a strikeout, and the Tigers are now 7-13 of the season. Also taking game 2 in Minnesota. Oh my goodness, closer to finish, guys. As the Tigers are now 7-13, taking Game 2 in Minnesota. Final score 5-3, guys. Over the Twins to 12-9. Oh my goodness. Any close game can be close and close and close, guys. Or anything a little more higher. I'm going to get this over with real quick. Taking Game 2 in Minnesota, winning 2 straight so far. For the 7-13 Tigers tonight, Jacoby Jones had a simple 2 RBIs, 1 for 2. Nicole Goodwin had a 2-run shot. Castro had a solo shot, 1 for 4. Seems like Cron did okay. He was 0 for 3. Losing in Game 2 in Minnesota for the 12-9 Twins tonight. This guys can see on the right side. This is actually not bad of an example. Byron Buxton had a solo shot, 1 for 4. 2-run shot by Nelson Cruz. He was 1 for 4. Hoyer Blanco was 2 for 3. And Josh Thompson was 2 for 4. Not much to speculate between baseball reference or a good reference between that field. So the Tigers are up 7-13 over the Twins to 12-9, Game 2 in Minnesota. By 2 runs, 5-3. 5 hits, 0 errors, 8 hits, and no errors. Oh my, between the few, guys. So the Tigers are 7-13 of the season. Let's simulate that real quick. As far as the other games go, get to that in a moment. So there's anything that's non-conspicuous or less out of action.
Here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday.
Okay, well, I'm double checking right now, guys. Give me a moment.
Defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities.
Fans will see him next week. It's the Browns head today. I'm not going to even try to mention that. As far as the other teams go, guys, real quick. As we have the Yankees winning by 4 runs after 9 innings over the Reds in New York City, New York. Good state between that and Washington, D.C. Ms. Malove and I had a great time between the group. After 9 innings by 4 runs, 6-2. 10 hits, 0 errors, 7 hits, and no errors. Garrett Culver's 3rd win. Green was 2nd save. The Royals won by 4 runs. After 9 innings over the Orioles in Kansas City. After 9 innings, final score in between the middle, 7-3. By 4 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, 6 hits, and 1 error. Brubeck for 2nd win. Montgomery was 1st save. The White Sox win by 3 over the Rangers in Chicago. Only by 3 runs between any good game that's in the structure. Put a couple highs right there. 8-5 final after 9 innings by 3 runs. 11 hits, no errors, 6 hits, and 1 error. Fryer was 1st win. Bomber was 7th save. Between the few. The Indians won by 1 over the Red Sox in Boston in a close good victory after 9 innings. Final score 4-3 by 1 run to squeeze. 9 hits, 2 errors, 5 hits, and 1 error. Zach Plesac for his 3rd win. Connor Sick for his very 1st save. Between the bounds. The Cubbies went big and strong over the Nationals by 9 runs in Washington. After 9 innings, final score between the few, 9-0 shutout, 6 hits, 2 hits. I'm trying to get a little more focus between I'm pointing out. 6 hits and 2 errors, 4 hits, and 1 error. Hendricks was 3rd win. The Great Smart game after 10 innings, as the Marlins won by 1 run in the high stakes over the Phillies in Philadelphia. After 10 innings, guys, final score 11-10. 14 hits, no errors. 15 hits and 2 errors. Very greatness between any two good teams, guys. Keeps more under control. Bleer was 3rd win. Kinsella was the 1st save. The Mariners won by 4 after 9 innings over the Athletics in Oakland. Final score after 4 runs, guys, make it quick, 6-2. 10 hits, 1 error, 6 hits, and just 1 error completely. Sheffield was 2nd win. The Blue Jays get a smart 8-run victory over the Rays in Tampa. Final score with this one, guys, after 10-2. 11 hits, no errors, 4 hits, and 1 error. Walker was 3rd win. The Angels blowout victory after 9 innings over the Astros in Houston. Okay, there we go. Final score 7-0. 12 hits, no errors, 5 hits, and no errors. Sandoval with second win. The Go-Go Mets, quoting with Utah Mike, aka Sports Time Scene. Check out his channel. He does baseball. He does some NFL challenge of the 1989 NFL season. You guys can check that out if you guys have good free time on it. Over the Brewers in New York City. Only by 1 run between any sorted. Final score 2-1. 10 hits, no errors. 4 hits and 2 errors. The Salmon with second win. The Braves win by 5 over the Giants in Atlanta. Citizen is always Georgia between 50 states, guys. After 9 innings, 9-4. 9 hits, no errors. 3 hits and no errors complete between the few. Anderson with third win. The Padres win by 1 for Frassen over the D-backs in Arizona. 4-3, 8 hits, 1 error, 6 hits, and 1 error. Perdomo with his first win. Palmer with his fifth save. The Redbirds, aka Cardinals, won by 2 runs in a close victory over the Rockies in Colorado. Final score with that one, guys, 3-1 by 2 runs after 9 innings. Double checking again. Okay, there we go, guys. 8 hits, 1 error, 8 hits, and 0 errors. Zach Friday with his first win. Gallegos with 6th save. And the Dodgers smoked by 5 runs over the Pirates in Los Angeles. Final score is 7-2 by 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. 8 hits and no errors. Gosh damn it. Point, we'll get to you in a second. Come on. Clayton Kershaw, the one and only, gets his 5th win. So from here on in, guys, so the Tigers have won 2 in a row, as the Tigers are now 7-13 of the season. You guys will have baseball this coming weekend on Saturday. Since you guys were expecting a new episode of a new episode of Watch Sox Legion, you probably won't get the only episode, and that would be Wednesday. You guys will get the only episode left on that schedule every 3 to 4 days a week. And then I'm going to be switching from Watch Sox Legion towards, get ready guys, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I will be premiering that later on this week. I don't know what day it's going to be, but it'll be sometime this week. So, I was telling Amanda that she can have a piece of pizza. Oh, that's okay. Can she see me live or not really? But I'm okay with that, baby. It's okay. I'm fine with it. So, baseball will be back on Saturday, guys. Saturday night. And you guys are having a new episode, guys. I kid you guys right now. I go back tomorrow to work between 8 to 5. So, after 5, you guys will have a new episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And then Wednesday, I'm off Wednesday this week. You guys will have an absolute opportunity. You guys will have Watch Sox Legion Wednesday night. And to be continued episode, that'll be an hour and 35, and then Assassin's Creed will be Wednesday morning. So we're going to actually get a roundabout, keep it control between every Tuesday and Wednesdays of Assassin's Creed. But Assassin's Creed is not going anywhere. Between more of the population and the greatness it has in between. So next time on Saturday, guys, going into series finale in Minnesota on Saturday morning, as there will be the 7-13 Tigers trying to make it 3 in a row. As there will be the 7-13 Tigers trying to go 3 wins on Saturday morning to get on the 12-9 Twins. And that will be Saturday morning, guys. So it's every 1 to 2 days a week. So, on the mound for the 7-13 Tigers on Saturday morning, series finale in Minnesota, trying to get to 3 wins in a row, will be Spencer Turnbull. Turnbull has an 0-3 win-loss record, 17 strikeouts, with a 3.54 ERA, and a series finale in Minnesota. On the mound for the 12-9 Twins will be Jose Barreros. He has a record of 1-2, 21 strikeouts, with a 1 point, actually no points, guys, with a 1.17 ERA. And as far as the other games go between Saturday morning, as there will be the Indians taking on the Red Sox in Boston. Cavale, 2-2, with a 1.90 ERA for this El Valdi, with a 2.74 ERA. Urban Davids, guys, I will always keep on mentioning that. The Yankees host the Reds in New York City. Trevor Bauer, 4-0, with a 2.45 ERA versus Slovenia with a 2-0 win-loss record, with a 4.94 ERA. You see, guys, when it comes to unbeatens, 2-0, 3-0, 5-0, 6-0, it's going to be very interesting between that at this point. But honey, stay in the chat. Stay in the chat, baby. Don't move your birthday thing. I mean, don't move your 34th birthday quite yet. Stay in the chat for me. Stay in the chat. Don't move. You're behind that. So yeah, it all depends. Between any of the two pitchers put something under control, putting the grade lines. See what happens between the few. And there'll be, and also Marlins take on the Phillies in Philadelphia. Sanchez 3-0 with a 4.15 ERA versus Workman for 5.40 ERA. Run Davids. Rays take on the Blue Jays and Tampa. Merriweather 0-4 with 7.36 ERA versus Morton for 3.04 ERA. Between his accomplishments, between the middle. Giants take on the Braves in Atlanta. Drew Smiley 1-2 for 6.00 ERA versus Cole Hamels for 1.82 Run Davids ERA. Cubbies take on the Nationals in Washington. Yu Darvish 3-0 with 3.46 ERA versus Max Scherzer with 7.11 ERA. Between the numbers and the lines. Orioles take on the Royals in Kansas City. Tomorrow means 1-1 for 3.43 ERA versus Keller for 2.70 ERA. Rangers take on the White Sox in Chicago. Corey Kluber 0-2 with 4.81 ERA versus Kunzel for 3.38 ERA. And professional, and as you can always look, the difference. Angels take on the Astros in Houston. Bundy 2-0, 3.29 ERA versus Justin Verlander for 1.88 ERA. Very fascinating. Should be a great matchup between a few other teams to match up with, hopefully. Cardinals take on the Rockies in Colorado. Martinez 1-1 for 8.04 ERA versus Marquez with a 4.13 ERA around average. Between a good difference and normal. Mariners take on the Athletics in Oakland. Kucinski 1-1 for 5.66 ERA versus Bassett for 3.38 ERA. Excuse me. Dodgers host the Pirates in Los Angeles. Musgrove 0-1 for 3.60 ERA versus Gasawin with a 1.80 ERA. A little more fascinating between any pitcher that has good performance. D-backs host the Padres in Arizona. Lamont 0-1 for 3.13 ERA versus Weaver for 4.66 ERA. Keeps a little more competitive, keeps extra stuff controlling between. And the Brewers take on the Mets in New York City. Woodruff 2-2 for 4.43 ERA versus Lugo with an 8.40 ERA. I'm always going to pronounce it, guys, in the group. Or run average between the few. Before we wrap things up, guys, since you guys are getting baseball on Saturday morning, we're going to do some standings as we normally do. Let's start with the American League Central, as it has a little more of a balance. As it shows 5 wins in a row, 5 tremendous wins, 6-2 at night and 6-3 at away, and that team is the 13-9 Cleveland Indians. 1 win for the 12-9 White Sox, 2 losses for the 12-9 Twins, 3 losses in a row, completely 3 wins for the 11-9 Royals. Held by 4 games that has two wins, and that's 7-13 Detroit Tigers. American League West, 1 loss for the 15-5 Astros. Behind that is 14-6 Angels. 1 win for the 11-11 Seattle Mariners, by 4 games behind of the 14-6 Los Angeles Angels. 1 loss for the 7-15 Athletics, and 1 loss for the 3-18 Rangers in the American League West, between not up top to bottom. In the National League East, 1 loss for the 12-10 Phillies, 1 win for the 11-10 Marlins, 1 loss for the 10-10 Nationals, 1 win for the 11-12 Brewers, and 2 wins for the 7-14 Go-Go Mets, only behind 3 games behind of the 11-12 Atlanta Braves in the East. In the National League Central, 1 win for the 17-4 Red Hot 17-4 Cubs, 1 loss for the 11-9 Reds, trailing by 5.5 games of 17-4 Cubbies. Keeps it sweeter. 1 win for the 8-13 Cardinals, 7 consecutive losses, horribly. And that would be 7 losses for the 8-13 Milwaukee Brewers. 2 losses for the 6-15 Pittsburgh Pirates, only behind 2 games of the 8-13 Brewers and 8-13 Cardinals. In the National League West, heating up again. 2 wins for the almighty 19-2 Dodgers. 4 wins in a row, tremendously keeping up. 4 wins for the 14. Love you too, baby. I probably will still come down afterwards. It's just 4 wins for the 14-6 Padres. 2 losses for the 10-11 Diamondbacks. 1 loss each by the 8-12 Rockies and the 8-13 Giants. Completely. And last but not least, guys, before we get ourselves out of here, 1 win for the 16-5 Yankees, 2 losses for the 12-10 Red Sox, showing by 4.5 games of the 16-5 rival Yankees. 4 consecutive losses, between a little more surprise and a little bit of a juicy confrontation. And that would be, and that would be the 6-14 Orioles and 1 win for the 5-16 Blue Jays. Alrighty, guys, so I'm going to tell you what's going to happen tomorrow and Wednesday. What most of us already told each other about this already. I'll tell you in a minute. Okay, there we go. Watch time here. Alrighty, guys, that's going to be a wrap for me tonight. I will be back tomorrow night for some. You guys will get some Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Tomorrow's Tuesday, guys. You know what that means. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So, guys will always get Valhalla tomorrow night, same time, same channel. Wednesday morning, you guys will have another episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That game is not going anywhere. But Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War will take over Watch Dogs Legion shortly. And I think I might premiere it possibly, I don't know. I have to see. I mean, I would probably think I would probably get a break from Spider-Man on Saturday. So that way I can premiere Call of Duty on that. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War by then. So I'll probably, if you guys want to know the date for it, it will set out Watch Dogs Legion, and Call of Duty will premiere on Saturday. It'll be the coming weekend. You guys are going to be real excited to see how much of balance it's been taking. It's the last time I've ever made an appearance, so I'm going to be getting some good views from you guys, and I'm pretty sure it will be, since it'll be exciting to touch on that. So Valhalla will be tomorrow night, guys, since I've got work tomorrow between 8 to 5, then I'm off Wednesday for Valhalla, and maybe the last of Watch Dogs Legion, be an hour and 35 on that, as we speak. So, if you want to catch more MLB 20, managing the 7-13 Tigers, it will be back Saturday morning. So be sure to hit that red support button, hit that like button, leave a good comment, stay connected. It makes the YouTube doesn't take you forwards for having another purge or anything. If you guys have a Twitter, you can do so by following me on Twitter at ZadyJackDawson. Share me out, tweet me out, leave a good comment on any investments you guys could see inside the group with Runny and Tuber. I will be with Runny tomorrow a little bit before I go into work, and I don't think it's going to be a professional concern behind it. Most of us, it's not going to happen in between. It's like if anybody's at work, like I said, I will probably jump in with Running Egg quite a little bit before I start work and clock in between 8 to 5. So I don't know when Tuber's going live next, but I'm pretty sure it'll be very soon. I will probably think sometime this week. You guys can give me your first name, last name on Twitter and send it to the chat, as most of us can have a good elemental time between connecting with other people. The same with Discord, guys. Guys, send me a friend request Tell me, guys, said hello. Chit chat, anything you like between the number 1 seed that I've had for over 5 weeks. Chit chat, anything you like between the channel. What you guys want to see behind that. And more importantly, guys, we watch our videos in full. Like them, share them, tweet them out, comment. Stay connected, never ask for support back. Or wait, hit that like button. As it goes to somebody's video, hit that like button, leave a good comment, and then they'll see if they can support you back. We don't do sub for sub, guys. We never do. That's why I say S for S between anybody that comes in this group. Buddy doesn't take it, Tuba doesn't take it. I really don't take it between all of us in the chat. So make sure you guys always be aware and always stay safe behind that as good as possible. You guys can vote 11 to 30, Great Summon at 13. You guys are always awesome as a family. I'm always keeping it at 120 moderators and not increasing anymore going forward to the scale. But alrighty, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I will be back tomorrow night, same time, same channel. Remember, guys, Assassin's Creed Valhalla will be tomorrow night afterwards, so after work. I want to say thank you, Puddin'. Happy birthday, baby. I'll be over in a little bit. I love you. I want to say thank you, Joe. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Sister Terry. I love you, girl. I'll see you tomorrow night. Who else came in? Thank you, Dead Sign. That's a pleasure. And thank you, TJ, for coming in, my man. Thank you for coming in. But alrighty, guys, be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. Stay connected, guys. Don't let another person fool you down a little bit. Stay safe. Have a good night. And I'll see you tomorrow night for some Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Same time, same channel. And stay safe. Keep doing what you're doing for great content. And be careful. And I will see you till then. Valhalla tomorrow night, every Tuesday, Wednesdays. And until then, have a good night. And I'll see you in the next one.